a lot before they let our vehicles pass. We need the government to make documents available for us to facilitate our imports and exports.
Cette là, tu ne peux pas avoir des documents pour exporter ton céréale.
Just down the road from the tomato section of the market in Accra, other lorries have delivered onions. They have come from Niger Republic, passing through Burkina Faso to get to Ghana, a distance of over 1,144 kilometers. It is a long journey, and the traders have long stories to tell of what they encounter on the road corridor.
From Galmi to the border, Burkina, there's some barriers, customs barriers. Each custom barrier, if you reach, you have to pay either 10,000 CFA or 5,000 CFA. Compulsory, whether you like or not, you have to pay. Burkina, when you come to entry, there's some money we pay to the police. That's the barrier, Burkina Faso. Is 6,000 each load of car, 6,000. When you come to the custom, transit from Burkina to Bito, that's the barrier of Ghana. From Kanchari, there's I think 3 to 4 barriers, customs. Each of them 5,000 CFA. Definitely you have to pay after the transit. And then one bucket, no, not bucket. From Kanchari, we share around 5 bags of onion. That went to the customs and the police. In the barriers also, when we come, we share the onion. I think between Kanchari and Bito, we need 1 bag of onion sharing. Are you getting me? When you reach to Bito too, you see, if I say custom, also there's a police. The police is at collector's consent. Also they take money. Gendarme and police, immigration and police, they take money from the driver. It's true. From Boko, that's Kugungu. Kugungu, Ghana, I think we have a saying that food items are free duty. So I don't have that knowledge. I don't know, but we used to pay money between 3 to 4 million each car, each load to the border. When we pay that money from Boko to Kumasi to Accra, there's a barriers. Any barrier, police, customs, you need to pay some money. Every one of them.
So if you refuse to pay, what happens?
I think you will pay, because they will definitely use wasting your time. It's a journey. We make it in the night sometimes, you know, from Boko to so you don't need to waste your time, because you can't beg them. You have to pay money to go.
There are yet more voices, as the story of frustrations is much the same on all the major road corridors in the region, though the scale and some elements may differ.
I had a very bitter experience. We bought this guinea fowl in Niger. When we were coming to Nigeria, they demanded for something. My colleague refused to give them. So they now said, "What is that are you holding?" They said, "The guinea fowl." So, okay, let me see. He released all the guinea fowls and they ran into the bush. Thereby that person losing his money. All, he bought over 200 and he lost them at the border. It's a very bitter experience. The officials there, the border officials. First of all, if you come, you see about more than 10 trucks coming, line up, one after the other. Settle them and pass. Settle them and pass. Whosoever is having doubt in settling them, they'll ask him to park. And when you park, give me what I ask you to give. No paper to say, no, I'm clearing you, you are not taking drugs, you are not taking this and that. All that was important is give them.
Ko ina ne yanzu ka dauka daga Najeriya an ka shiga Najeriya mu da bakin iyaka daga Katsina.
It is everywhere. If you start from Nigeria, from the Katsina border heading to Kano, this problem exists. The same if you start from Niger going to Mali and Senegal, and from Burkina Faso as well going into Cote d'Ivoire. So it is frustrating your trade. Yeah, we are suffocating under these conditions. They are the main issues stifling business activities in ECOWAS. The livestock become more expensive. Those buying find the livestock too costly. These result from those charges not recognized by ECOWAS.
There is institutional confirmation of the syndrome. The 20th Road Governance Report issued by USAID chronicles the excesses of state actors on road corridors across a number of ECOWAS member states. The 11th Improved Road Transport Initiative report suggests that the Dakar to Bamako transport corridor is probably one of the worst in the region, particularly in terms of the number of control posts, delays, and police harassment related to arbitrary inspections and demands for bribes. Over every 100 kilometers, the corridor has an average of about 39 checkpoints made up of gendarmes, police, immigration, and customs, which take an average of $111 in bribes per trip. The trip of 1,353.7 kilometers, which should take almost 18 hours, is estimated to eventually take 21 hours because of a 3-hour delay due to the density of checkpoints and their activities. The same is true of all road corridors in the region, in spite of efforts by the various countries to improve road governance. ECOWAS is quite aware of what is going on at the borders, as countries under various guises compromise protocols they all assented to. Hamid Ahmed is the Commissioner for Trade, Industry and Mines, Free Movement and Tourism at the ECOWAS Commission.
Nous savons qu'aujourd'hui nous butons sur des obstacles au libre commerce.
We know that we have obstacles to free enterprise. We, as the Free Movement and Tackle Department, know the daily problems of the citizens of the West African community. They have problems with state agents. They have problems with transporting and moving their goods. They have problems when their documentations are asked for, even as our protocol gives them the right. The protocol adapted by our heads of state would give them right, and these rights are ignored. They are ignored and not respected, and we have the real obstacle to free movement.
The Director of Customs at the ECOWAS Commission, Salifu Temtore, confirmed at a recent conference on food across borders in the Ghanaian capital Accra that the barriers to the ECOWAS free trade policy include tariff barriers, non-tariff barriers, non-compliance with protocols, and lack of understanding of legislation.